Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and today we've got the sound system demo of the 2020 Volkswagen Golf GTI and its 9-speaker 480-watt Fender audio system. It's going to be an in-depth sound system review. We're going to take a listen to some sample tracks, see how the audio system works, get out on the road, listen to those tracks while we're rolling. I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Before we get started, let's hop out, take a quick look at the car. Now this is the hot hatch Golf in its Autobahn trim. So it's got all the goodies. Nice, good, aggressive dynamics here. It's a great little car. We've got a lot of content on it. If you want to see our full review and our highway fuel economy test, subscribe to the channel. Check out the links in the description as they go live. We also have a sound system demo and other tests of the sedan counterpart, the Jetta GLI. We always do these sound system tests with uncompressed, lossless WAV audio files plugged directly into the system on a USB stick and high-quality binaural microphones in both of my ears, giving you the most realistic audio system demo experience available on YouTube. We also do the tests with the sound settings set to their factory defaults, so let's take a look at that now. In the Golf, you've got standard front, rear, left, right, fader, and balance, as well as subwoofer adjustment, bass, mid-range, and treble. So let's go through those now. You also have some speed-dependent volume controls, as well as individual adjustments for different volumes of the system. Let's go around and take a look at speaker grill locations. You got one down here in the door, two up on the A-pillar, 3, 4. Doesn't look like there's a center speaker. In the back, you've got 5, 6, 7, 8. And then in the trunk, your subwoofer makes 9. You can see it built into the spare tire right here. Clever packaging, makes it so you don't have to give up any trunk room. For audio inputs in the Golf GTI, you got your standard AM, FM, Sirius XM satellite radio, Bluetooth with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support, one USB-A port, and that is it. So what are you missing? Well, you don't have a 3.5mm auxiliary input jack. Oh, wait a minute. You've got disk and SD cards as well in there. My apologies. One of these is probably for navigation, but the other slot is open, so you could put that in for more media choices. So it looks like you're only missing a 3.5mm auxiliary input jack. Definitely not the end of the world with that one. For audio controls, you've got a nice volume knob here with good detents, easy to use. You've also got volume buttons on the steering wheel here. For track selection, you've got this knob that you can rotate back and forth to change tracks, as well as the touch screen. And you've got track back and forth on the steering wheel there. All right, let's start the car up and get on the road. It's nice that you can start it up without the audio dipping out. highway speeds. Turn the music down, let you get an idea for how the GTI sounds. This is a very quiet section of highway, but it still shows how very little wind noise and engine noise there is at 70 miles per hour. There would be a little bit more road noise from these summer tires if we were on a not freshly paved section of highway. So for frequent listeners to our channel, you know this song can really test the limits of an audio system. So let's hear how the Fender system in the GTI handles it. Overall, there seems to be a general crispness that I appreciate at this price point. The system doesn't exactly have the power of some of the more expensive sound systems, such as a Mark Levinson or a Bowers & Wilkins. But for this type of vehicle, this type of price point, all the sounds are coming through pretty clearly. Nothing super harsh on my ears. And what I would do personally is bump up the subwoofer and bass levels, probably 2 notches on one on the other for this type of music, just to get a little bit more thump and power from some of these songs. Speaking of bass, we'll switch on over to one of our bass test tracks. Turn the bass all the way up for you savages. Go subwoofer and bass. So as you can hear, you've actually got quite a lot of bass coming from the subwoofer here in the GTI. Get a little bit of mirror shakeage both outside and in. I can really feel it both in my ears and a little bit in my seat and chest as well. Turn that back to normal. Wrapping up my thoughts on the Fender audio system here in the Volkswagen Golf GTI. It's pretty good. For this price point, this type of vehicle, you're getting a very solid audio system with a good amount of inputs, good amount of controls. You got your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. It's very easy to use, very straightforward setup and system here with the touchscreen. I like all that. Now the sound quality isn't going to be something that you aspire to, but you can bump all different sorts of music in here and be plenty satisfied with it. And for that, objectively speaking, I'm giving this system a 7.5. Very good, but nothing that you'd really write home about. Subjectively speaking, for this price point and in this market segment, I'd be giving it about an 8, maybe even an 8.5. Other manufacturers should really look toward Volkswagen for how easy their system is to use, it's very easy to set everything up, and the sound quality is crisp. It's a good amount of dynamic range, and all music sounds pretty darn good. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're able to get a good impression for the Fender audio system here in the GTI. If you liked that video, hit that subscribe button, like all those good YouTube methods of affirmation, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.